There's a kind of person who simply does not stop. Not because they're motivated, not because they're happier than you. They just don't stop. You've met someone like this. They wake up at the same time every single day. They train when they're sick. They show up when everyone else cancels. And while you've started the same goal for the 5th time this year, they're already 3 years deep. People look at them and say, "That's not normal." They're right, it's not. And today, I'm going to show you the exact 800-year-old practice that creates that kind of person, and the one mental shift that makes it permanent. But I have to warn you, this isn't about motivation. Motivation is what quitters rely on. This is about something far more uncomfortable. Before we go further, subscribe to the channel, and in the comments, tell me one habit you've started and quit more than 3 times. I read every comment, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why it kept failing. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Pattern. This is the story of a man named Theo. Theo was 29, worked in logistics, and on paper, his life was fine. Stable job, decent apartment, a girlfriend who loved him. But Theo had a secret he was tired of carrying. He had never finished anything he started. The gym membership, used for 6 weeks, then forgotten for 8 months. The online course he paid $400 for, 12% complete. The journal his therapist recommended, 3 entries, then nothing. Every January 1st, Theo became a new man. By February, that man was gone. He started believing something dangerous, that this was just who he was. Not a person with bad habits, a person without discipline, permanently, genetically. That belief became comfortable because it meant he never had to try and fail again. He could just stop trying. Then, on a Tuesday night, scrolling through his phone at 1 a.m. instead of sleeping again, Theo stumbled across a documentary about a Zen monastery in Japan called Eihaiji. One detail stopped him cold. For over 800 years, every single day, at exactly the same hour, a bell rings in that temple, and the monks rise. Not most days, not when they feel ready. Every day, through wars, through earthquakes, through illness, 800 years unbroken. Theo thought, how is that even possible? And that question changed his life. Chapter 2. The Secret of Gyoji. The monks have a word for this. Gyoji. It roughly translates to continuous practice. Practice that never stops, not because of willpower, but because stopping was never an option to begin with. Here's what Theo discovered when he dug deeper. Your brain sorts every commitment into one of 2 categories: reversible or irreversible. Reversible commitments get negotiated every single day. Should I go to the gym, or am I too tired? Maybe tomorrow. That's not weakness. That's just how your brain is wired. It's constantly asking permission. Irreversible commitments don't get negotiated. They just happen. When a monk takes vows in front of his entire community, he isn't promising to try meditation. He's declaring an identity. The community witnesses it. And the moment something becomes witnessed, your brain stops treating it as optional. Because for most of human history, breaking a public commitment meant losing your place in the tribe. And losing your place in the tribe meant death. That fear is still wired into you, right now, today. So here's what Theo did. He wrote one sentence. I am someone who trains for 20 minutes every single day for the next 60 days, no matter what. He posted it publicly. He told his girlfriend, his brother, his co-workers. His brother laughed. 60 days? You quit everything after 2 weeks. Good. That reaction was fuel. The next morning, when his alarm went off and his brain whispered just 5 more minutes, a new thought arrived first. I'd have to tell everyone I quit. again. That single thought got him out of bed. Gyoji's first rule: make it public, and the negotiation ends before it starts. Chapter 3. Removing the decision, but public commitment alone wasn't enough. By day 9, Theo was still fighting himself every morning. Not about whether to train, but about when. Some mornings he told himself he'd do it after work. After work became after dinner. After dinner became tomorrow. This is where Theo learned Gyoji's second rule. Fixed time removes the decision entirely. Every time you leave the when open, you force your brain to make a fresh decision every single day. And decisions cost energy. Real, measurable mental energy. You're burning fuel deciding when to drive instead of just driving. The monks at Haiji don't decide when to wake up. The bell decides. There's no internal debate because the question doesn't exist. So Theo picked 5:30 a.m. Not because he loved mornings, he didn't. He picked it because at 5:30 a.m. the world was asleep. No messages, no excuses, no just one more thing first. The first week was brutal. His body fought it every single morning. That's normal. Your body is a pattern recognition machine, and you're force-feeding it a new pattern. It resists. But by day 16, something shifted. Theo started waking up 2 minutes before his alarm. His body had started preparing on its own. By day 24, his feet hit the floor before his conscious mind even caught up. No internal argument, no decision, just motion. That's not discipline. That's automation. Chapter 4. Pre-solved problems. Then came the test that breaks almost everyone. Life got in the way. Day 33. Theo's car broke down. He had to take a 6 a.m. train to get to work on time, which meant leaving the house at 5:15, 15 minutes before his training time even started. In the old version of Theo, this was game over. Today doesn't count. I'll restart tomorrow. Except tomorrow never came. But Theo had already done something the week before. He'd sat down and written out every obstacle that had ever broken a habit for him in the past. Sickness, travel, exhaustion, emergencies. And pre-decided exactly what he'd do in each case. Car breaks down, 10 push-ups, and 2 minutes of breathing before leaving the house. No thinking required. He did exactly that. 2 minutes. Imperfect. Tiny, but unbroken. This is Gyoji's third rule. The monks don't decide what to do when disaster strikes. The answer is already written. When the meditation hall floods, they move to the dining hall. No meeting, no discussion. The response is automatic because it was decided in advance on a calm day by a calm mind. Not in the chaos of the moment by a tired, stressed version of you who will always choose the easy path. Theo's rule became simple. Something, always. 0, never. Chapter 5. The Transformation. By day 60, Theo finished his commitment, but the real story isn't the 60 days. It's what happened after. His brother, the one who laughed, stopped laughing. He started asking Theo questions. His girlfriend said something strange one night. "You're different." It's almost unsettling. Unsettling. That word stuck with Theo because he finally understood something. When your consistency becomes uncomfortable for the people around you, it's not because something is wrong with you. It's because your existence is proof that their excuses were never as real as they told themselves. Theo didn't become a different person. He became someone who simply couldn't operate any other way. The decision was gone. The negotiation was gone. What remained wasn't willpower, it was identity. He stopped being someone who tried to be consistent. He became someone who was consistent. Here's what Theo's story really comes down to. The Gyoji system isn't complicated. 3 steps. Make it public so the negotiation ends. Fix the time so the decision disappears, and pre-solve every obstacle so chaos never gets a vote. It won't feel powerful on day one. It'll feel small, almost stupid. That's the point. Small enough that you can't talk yourself out of it. Small enough that "I don't have time" stops being a valid excuse. So here's your move. Pick one thing. Something so small it feels almost pointless. Decide exactly when you'll do it. Decide exactly what you'll do if something goes wrong. And then tell someone. If this video gave you something to think about, subscribe. And in the comments, write your one sentence. I am someone who will do practice like this every day for the next 60 days. I'll be reading every single one. And in 2 months, I want to come back here and ask you how it went. Remember, the version of you that scares your old self into changing, that's the only version worth becoming. See you in the next one.